What's up, everybody? I'm here with my good friend Colin Corrington, and just let them know who you are, man.
What's going on, man? I'm Colin with Stop Flipping. We're here to talk a little bit about notes. I'm excited. This is my first time coming into the new office that you got going on here. I love what's happening here. I love the vibe. It's amazing. I'm loving what's going on here.
It's going to be awesome, guys. He's going to deep dive on exactly what note investing is because he runs a full-blown business. He's been doing it for a long time. So just catch y'all after the intro and be excited.
Started from ground zero, now I'm a legend. You can't keep me away from something I was destined. I've been making moves, I've been learning lessons. I've been breaking bread with all of my best friends. Started from ground zero, now I'm a legend. You can't keep me away from something I was destined. I've been making moves, I've been learning lessons. I've been breaking all this bread with all of my best friends. Big blue face moves, haters hoping I'ma lose. They gon' be waiting forever cause I'm blowing through the roof. 50 grand on some land, I'm a dozen.
All right, so quick overview on real estate note investing and what we do. So I was just talking to Quentin just a second ago, and he finally told me that he's got 7 notes. Is that right, Q?
Yep.
7 notes. And he said he found a lender that would actually let him wrap these things for up to 30 years. But I want to remind Quentin of the way that we do things and how we actually structure these things for retirement. Because if you've got a note that runs for 30 years that you're wrapping, you're just getting the cash flow on it. It's similar to a rental property, but you're going to have a definitive end because eventually they're going to pay the whole thing off. So you've got a rental property that you're not actually getting a lot of that from. You're getting the cash flow, which is great, but I want to show you how we actually package these things together to do our retirement. So here we are, real quick. Here's how we do this. And these numbers are going to be a little off. Don't quote me on them. I don't have them all memorized. But let's say we buy us a house for $50,000, okay? This is our purchase price for the house. Y'all know this routine. You've heard this before. We're going to rehab it for $25,000. So all in, we're at $75,000, okay? We've probably heard some story like this before. And we're going to sell the house for $100,000. Now, if you are a flipper, you just made yourself $25,000. But the funny thing about this is you made $25,000 one time. I'm going to show you how to make $250,000 on this exact same scenario. So what we do is we don't sell this traditional financing. We have to be patient. In order to make notes work, you've got to be patient. So I'm going to actually sell this owner finance. So I'm going to find somebody. I'm going to say, hey, look, I'm going to sell you this house. You might have bad credit. I'm going to vet them. We talk about all that stuff in our book, so go check out stopflipping.com. Shameless plug. So we're going to owner finance this thing out, and I'm going to owner finance it at 10.9%. That's what we're doing things at right now. So at 10.9%, guys, this comes out to roughly, I'm just going to make this up, but roughly $800 a month, okay, just the P&I. They're going to have to pay taxes and insurance. I want them to escrow that, but it's roughly $800 a month. So now here's the deal, and they put about $10,000 down, okay? So they're going to put $10,000 down, and I've created a $90,000 note at 10.9%. So here's what we do with this. This is the secret sauce. So now I've got this note at $800 a month, but it cost me $75,000 to get there. I want this money back, okay? I want this back because otherwise it's going to take me a long time to get this going. So what we do is we take this right here. It's called a promissory note, okay? I take that promissory note to a bank, okay? Not any bank, okay? I'm going to give you a real quick, this is like exclusive tip. If you walk into the bank and you ask to speak to the bank president and they laugh at you, you're in the wrong bank, okay? You want to find a smaller bank where you can go speak to the bank president and say, hey, here's what I've got. I've got a promissory note backed by a $100,000 house worth $90,000. Can I please borrow some money on that note? We're going to leverage that note. So he's going to take that $90,000 note, and let's say we take $90,000 and they lend you 75 cents on the dollar for it. Okay? I believe that comes out to $72,000. Okay? And they typically borrow that at 5%. Okay? So I've got my $72,000 plus the $10,000 down payment. So now I've got $82,000 and I put 75 into it. Oops. Okay? So now I'm up $7,000. Oh my God, Colin, you made $7,000 when I could have made 25. Wait for it. Okay, here's the beauty of this. So I've got the $7,000 in my pocket. I now owe the bank $72,000 at 5%, which is going to be roughly $750 a month ish. Do the math, figure it out for me. Okay, so now I'm cash flowing $50 a month. That's still a terrible real estate deal. If you cash flow $50 a month and put $7,000 in your pocket, you're going to go broke fast. Here's the beauty though. I've got $7,000 profit and I have my 75 back, so I can go do another deal now. And in the meantime, oh, by the way, this is 5% for 10 years and this is 10.9% for 30 years. So what's going to happen is you have to be patient. We have a whole separate LLC where we keep these notes, okay? This $800 pays $750 for 10 years. I make $50 a month. Nothing to speak of. But at the end of the 10 years, I have paid this off. So year number 11 through year 30, I'm making $800 a month, free and clear cash flow. Now here's the other beauty of this. Some people go, well, I can find a rental with $800 a month cash flow. Yeah, but you're going to be painting, fixing, it's probably commercial, rearranging, fixing toilets, fixing lights, God only knows. They own this house. They don't call me. They own it. So at the end of this, I make $800 a month for the next 240 months. I don't know what that adds up to, but it's a lot. Okay? I'll let somebody do the math for me. Anybody got a calculator? You doing it? 800 times 240, okay? That's the cool thing about this thing. What's the number for me?
$192,000.
$192,000 off of this same $100,000 flip. Plus I cash flowed $50 a month, plus I got $7,000 in my pocket. Guys, you can make a lot of money. Now I'm gonna tell you, this is a get rich slow routine. This is get rich slow. In real estate, you get rich slow, but you make moves fast. You got to know what house you want. You got to get that thing rehabbed, and you got to get out quick. But you wait to get the money. So now my retirement, and just to let you know, we do, this year we're going to be pushing about 126 houses at $192,000 a house. I'll let you do that math. But this can happen, guys, and I still have my original principal back. So this is what we call an infinity gauntlet. This is an infinite rate of return. I'm making money hand over fist because I got all of my money back out. So technically, I put zero in and get hundreds of thousands of dollars out. That's why we do what we do when we do real estate notes, guys. It's our retirement plan. Now, I will say this. You're not going to get rich today. You're going to get rich later because in year 11, I'm 38 years old. I just did one of these. I closed 2 weeks ago. I'm 38. So when I start at 48 years old, I'm going to be making $1,000 a month off that one. And guess how many of those I'm going to try and do this year, right? We're going to do as many of them as we can because I want to stay rich for a very, very long time. I want my babies to have money in case I go early. I want everybody taken care of, and that's why we do what we do. So there you go, guys. An infinite rate of return, a $200,000 return on a $100,000 property. And if you need the book, stopflipping.com. All you got to do is pay for shipping in the box, and I'll send you one, all right? So Q, any questions? Any questions from anybody else back there?
We're good.
Did I cover it well?
Yeah.
These numbers are probably god-awful, but you get the point, okay? So don't come at me, don't make some snide comment on his page going, well, actually it's 6.29. No, I don't want to hear it, okay? Guys, you got to find a bank that'll give you the spread between your 5% and the 10.9%, and that's how you make 20 years. Oh, I forgot. We're going to have to edit this part back in. A lot of people say, how many people actually keep a note for 30 years? Anybody? Very few people live in a house for 30 years, right? Here's the beauty of this thing, right? How many of y'all are familiar with the word amortization? Amortization curves look like this over time. Okay? When you first pay your house, if you're paying $800 a month, I promise you, $795 of that is interest. Okay? And the last $5 goes to the principal. And every month you do that, the ratio becomes different. So at the end, you're probably only paying $5 in interest and $795 going to the principal. So if somebody sells, I have a $90,000 note. That's where we started. The average note in the United States is a little over 7 years before somebody moves. In 7 years, I can't remember, they still owe me $87,000. Okay? So in 7 years, they've been paying me interest this entire time. They want to pay it off. They still owe me $87,000. So if they move sooner than expected, it just turned into a flip. That's it. I still get my $87,000 and I'm good to go. So that's the beautiful part of it. You get the cash flow in the meantime. So don't be afraid if somebody moves sooner than later. If they stay forever, great. If they move out sooner, who cares? I make my money either way. So, questions, comments, concerns?
That's amazing.
Did I talk too fast?
No, you
I get
good.
excited. I get pumped. Plus, I'm hungry. It's lunchtime.
I want the check. I want the check.
Hey guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at realestate_monster, where I post exclusive content to help you grow your business.